Welcome to Munger Vision here at the Hinchy Gymnasium, and we have the Glodzik Tournament Consolation game. This starts off the night of finding out who's going to win the Glodzik Championship in 2008. You're looking at the Rutland Rec Bulls in the red uniforms. They have made it this far in the tournament. It's been a great team to watch. They're coached by Mike Brochu, and their opponent tonight will be Dr. Hogenkamp's Rutland Town Chargers. They'll be wearing the white uniforms, and again, both these teams had tough semi-final matchups. It was close games. They went right down to the wire, and it's a wide open tournament, and this is going to be a great consolation game. We're going to get Pat Lyon on that microphone. He'll introduce the teams. We'll get going.
I have to say a few things. They are volunteers.
Yeah, there's their refs. Steve Patrika, Jimmy Shortle. They'll also be doing the championship game.
Well, not quite, but he's been here a long time. He's a real good ref. And then Jimmy loves our tournament. He does the football in the Rutland City rec there, and he just has all the kids' respect. But he's a good person, does a lot of good, and we are very, very fortunate to have them both here for this March Madness Final Four Championship night. How about a round of applause for Steve and Jimmy? Okay, this had to happen at least once during the week. We have a vehicle that's not parked right.
Now you see some of the massive crowd here. There's not a lot of empty seats in. And again, you'll see the championship game at a later date on Channel 15 Sports. Munger Vision, glad to be here again. It's been a tremendous tournament. We have seen the future high school stars here at the 5th and 6th grade level. Names I'm sure you'll remember. And in the title game, don't forget, it'll be Christy King taking on Clarendon. So we'll have the consolation game right here.
From the Rutland Town, 6th grade, number 31, Austin Creaser.
Not an Austin Creaser. 31 will be the first Rutland Town Charger to come on out.
Number 12, Quentin Lucci. Okay, the starting line for Rutland Town. At forward, number 13, Andy Consolation. At guard, number 20, Greg Bond. At center, number 23, Ryan Dr. Key. At guard, number 34, Wyatt Sosicki. And at forward, number 35, Tommy Hogenkamp.
And that is your Rutland Town Charger squad, as announced by Pat Lyon. Now the Rutland Rec Bulls.
Number 31, Ian Riley.
Ian Riley coming out, number 31.
Number 21, Jacob Nichols. Number 11, Peter Gibbs. Number 10, Tristan Whitmore. Number 5, Sam Jimmy Gray. Starting lineup for the Bulls. At forward, number 32, Zach Litzillo. At guard, number 23, Brandon Vandoler. At forward, number 12, Josh White. At guard, number 13, TJ Clifford. And at guard, number 15, Sam Boshu. Would you please rise for the national anthem?
The basketball game again, just to remind you, the Rutland Town squad in the white uniforms with the blue trim, the Rutland Rec Bulls in the red uniforms, and we'll have the opening tip-off with Josh White, number 12 in red for the Bulls on my left, and then that'll be Ryan Doherty, number 23 in white for Rutland Town. He's on my right. Jimmy Shortle will toss the ball up. It takes a legend to do a legendary tournament. We've got Steve Petrika and Jimmy Shortle here, and they qualify for that. And the ball will be tipped around. It'll be controlled by Rutland Town's Hogan Camp. He'll go to Bond, number 20. We'll get things underway. There's 6-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. We have to play till we have a winner. And this will be a good opportunity to thank the Glodzik Committee, the West Rutland Booster Club, and the West Rutland community for allowing me to come and be part of the Glodzik tournament in a very small way, bringing you these games for PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. It's an honor and a privilege to have been here and seen the action, met the players, and be able to bring you this and record it for a historical moment. That's going to be Casarino around, no good. Hogan Camp inside had it, and then he'll lose the basketball to Brochu, and Brochu with a quick push down the floor will give the long pass up ahead to Clifford. He wants to go down inside, he'll get it to White, he'll save the basketball back underneath the basket, still loose. Brochu kicks, fires, and got it. First 2 points of the night will go to the Bulls. They'll be up 2-0. And that took just about 48 seconds to develop. And look for this to be a tight contest, back and forth. That's going to be Szynski, and he got it for a 2. Would be tied at 2. Oh, they're going to have to make sure they're out there and extend on Szynski on that perimeter. Well, the first foul of the contest will be on Brochu as he fouled Casarino. It was Casarino that came back and made the steal. Yeah, so they'll get down here, and you can see Steve Petrika awaiting. Now, Steve's been involved with this tournament for many, many decades, and seriously, that's no tongue-in-cheek joke. He's been a player, a coach, and a referee, and I know he's been at least, I think, 2.5, 3 decades as the ref here in the championship night. Well, look at that move by Doherty. He had the right idea, just lost his bearings on the court, and it's going to be off from the foot of the Bulls out of bounds, and with a 2-2 game, 4:45 to go in the first quarter, the ball will be taken out of bounds by Szynski. See him look, and Hogan Camp, he came all the way down from the top of the paint, off a screen, had the rebound, ball on the floor. It'll be picked back up by Hogan Camp. He'll go up and left it soft again, and that's going to be saved to Doherty. Again, he was too far underneath the backboard, but look at the buzzsaw of blue and white jerseys down there fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be a sub coming in. Lenoci, number 12, will come in for Hogan Camp for Rutland Town. And the Bulls will have the basketball, and that'll be Van Gyle there. He'll get set to bring the ball into play. Again, each team here lost just tremendously tense and tight ball games in the semifinals. And this was a wide open tournament. When we got down to the quarterfinals, those games were incredible. The Celtics and the Clarendon game that went to overtime, tremendous basketball game. And again, in championship game, you'll see will be Clarendon Crusaders taking on the Christ the King Crusaders. Yeah, and with a 2-2 game, 4:13 left in the first quarter. We'll see Rutland Town face no press. They'll bring the basketball down over the timeline. That's going to be Szynski, Wyatt Szynski, 34. And don't forget, at the end of the championship game, you'll have the all-tournament team announced. So a lot of stuff to look forward to still from the Glodzik tournament. And you can go to the PEGTV website at www.pegtv.com, and you can streamline video or download video on demand. You can watch programs and games right there on your computer if you don't have Comcast. 30-second timeout called by Dr. Hogenkamp for Rutland Town, and I'm looking right in his huddle, so I'll start with his lineup for you. His roster tonight has Colin Clark, number 10, Quentin Lenoci, number 12, Andy Casarino wears 13, Greg Bond is 20, Ryan Doherty is 23, and Austin Creaser, 31, Wyatt Szynski, 34, and Tommy Hogenkamp, number 35. And again, it's been a little bit choppy here, but we only played just about 2 minutes and 1 second to be exact, is what we played for basketball action tonight. Tell you what, Dr. Hogenkamp really has the fundamentals down. He's got a good group of athletes here he works with. They work well chemistry-wise as a team. And I think he does a very good job with the Rutland Town squad, as does on the flip side over here for the Bulls, Mike Brochu and Paul Clifford. And again, the coaches, just like all the referees and the bookkeepers and the scorekeepers and the ticket takers here, everybody's a volunteer. So really, it's an awful fun season in basketball, but it's an awful long season too. You're away from your family a lot if you're the coaches, and you have a lot of road games, and your weekends are eaten up, and it's a big sacrifice. But I mean, they do it because they love it, and they should be recognized for that fact. Casarino for 3. Andy Casarino with the big bucket. It'll make it 5-2 now. Rutland Town with the lead. Boy, I tell you what, a couple perimeter shots from the Rutland Town squad. And If they start off hot, there's Clifford with the ball fake. Thought about the 3. Will bring it back on the elbow. It's going to be stolen away by Casarino. He's got 2 steals in the basketball game. There's the give. There's the give back on the floor once. Up and can't get the finish. That's going to be Hogenkamp. He'll give it back to Casarino. He'll fade fire and not get the bounce. And that's going to be Josh White. Has it taken away by Hogenkamp. Up and no. There's Casarino. Another offensive rebound. And there's the foul. Finally, Patrica will make the foul call. Stevie will. And I'll tell you, there is 2 shots. Oh, so he's going to get him in the act of shooting. Van Gilder will be called for the foul, and that's going to bring in number 21, Jacob Nichols. And you see Casarino getting set at the free throw line. And will he get the bounce? No, he'll get a second chance, though, to salvage 1. And they're going to have Lanzillo sit down and take a breather, number 32 for the Bulls. Well, one thing very obvious in the first 3 minutes is they're going to have to work on the boxing out, especially on the offensive end. Rutland Town just starting to pile up the offensive rebounds. And that's going to be tipped by Szynski. He'll get control of it, and he'll take that shot, and got it. 7-2 Rutland Town, and I'll tell you, you're going to have to really rotate around and be aware on defense where these shooters are. Everybody in Rutland Town's got the green light to take the shot. And Clifford and crew from the Bulls, from the rec center, in his consolation game. Brochu with the basketball, and again, there is no shot clock. They're just trying to settle down and get into their offensive play here. They'll be thrown over, and the shot will come from Van Gilder, and it'll be taken down by Hogenkamp. He'll go to Casarino. Casarino all the way up, off the glass, tough angle, almost got to go. There's a rebound by Hogenkamp. He'll put it on the floor, turn fire, blocked by Josh White. Ball on the floor on the baseline, taken out by Josh White, and he'll throw it to the free throw line where Bond will make the steal. He'll go up a little bit hard off the glass. Josh White looking for a red jersey this time. He will find it, and Coach Mike Brochu will call a timeout, and we'll get Jim here. He'll tell if it's a full or 30. 30 seconds. Okay, so that'll give me time to zoom in on the Rutland Rec Bulls in the red uniforms. I'll read their roster to you. Sam Drake wears number 5. Tristan Glitman is number 10. Peter Gibbs is number 11. Josh White wears 12. TJ Clifford is 13. Sam Brochu is 15. Jacob Nichols wears 21. Wearing 23 is Brandon Van Gilder. Ian Riley 31. And Zach Lanzillo is number 32. And again, 2:13 to go in the first quarter. 7-2. Rutland Town with the lead. This is a consolation game of the Glodzik Tournament 2008, and another quality tournament. Mark Kadir, who shies away from all the attention, has put together with his gang of volunteers in the committee just another outstanding tournament. I mean, you don't know the hours and all the time and the effort put in by Mark Kadir. And I know he doesn't like to talk about it, but just does an outstanding job. And it is truly, truly appreciated by everybody who partakes in this event or watches it or has played in it. Here comes Hogenkamp down the floor. He's got some room. Will pull up. 8-footer. No. Rebound. Hogenkamp will put it on the floor. Make a little space. I think they got the foul before the shot. We'll see what Steve calls. 2 shots. Yep. So that will be called on number 12. That's going to be Josh White and Hogenkamp. But right now the biggest difference in this ball game, you remember in the first quarter, has been controlling the rebounds. And Lanzillo will be coming back in the ball game. Number 32 for the Bulls, and Creaser will be coming in 31 for Rutland Town. That's at the scores table waiting a chance to come in. They'll stay 7-2 with 1:47 to go in the first quarter. And it's Nichols for the Bulls and Lenoci for Rutland Town. That will sit down and take a breather. Again, at the end of the championship game, we'll have the all-tournament team announced. Josh White will get the rebound. Oh, Szynski just came behind him, and again, they're just attacking, and no. Had a good look and just didn't get the cash in this time, and here comes Van Gilder. He wants to go long distance. He'll go to Josh White. There's the trailer on the play. Brochu, he'll put it up, and no. Rebound, baseline will go to Casarino, and he'll have it taken away. Jump ball. I'll tell you, it was a good battle between Brochu and Casarino.
Oh, sorry.
So again, no press in the back court. It'll be just an open trip up front, and Bond traveled. Yeah, that'll be one of the rare turnovers here in this first quarter of play. We'll have Lanzillo going on that far side of the Hinchy Gym, the beautiful Hinchy Gym. Great place before to watch a ball game, and since they put in a new floor, new paint job, new lights, and new scoreboards, it's even a better place to watch a game. There's not a bad seat in the house. Back over to Van Gilder. He'll make the catch. And, boy, nothing happening inside offensively right now for the Bulls. There's Lanzillo up, and there you go. They got it down low to the big guy on the blocks, and Lanzillo will make the basket. It'll go 7-4 now with 1 minute to go. The lead down to 3. We're talking first quarter action. Munger Vision and PEGTV bring you this Glodzik tournament exclusively for public access sports. This is a real leader in local sports coverage. This is local sports right here. Up and fouled. Jim Shorten will make the call. That'll be on Josh White. There'll be 2 fouls on White here in the first quarter. And Hogenkamp will head to the free throw line. Yeah, and he's going to be awarded 2 more shots. Nope, he's searching for that stroke right now. Now Sam Drake will come in for Van Gilder for the Bulls. Drake will wear number 5. There he goes. He'll get that one to go. 44 seconds and counting, and 8-4 the score. This is Clifford. Clifford keeping the dribble alive, will cross over, and he'll throw over the top to the elbow. That's going to be a steal by Bond. Throws it up ahead to Szynski. See Brochu getting away. Oh, nice move by Szynski. Tell you what, Brochu had lined himself up to take the charge nicely, but Szynski with that mid-air adjustment, just a beautiful job of being able to control his body to avoid the contact, make the basket. 10-4 the score. Rutland Town with the lead. Clifford, long distance. No, that was a 3-point shot, and we've got to push on the rebounding action. That's going to be on Creaser, the foul. Well, it's a non-shooting foul, possession foul. Ball will go out on the baseline to the Bulls. They're going to run that stack formation. They're just waiting for Tommy Hogenkamp to tie his sneaker up, and he is set to go. Brochu with the basketball. He'll just bring it back up top. And again, 6 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure if they're aware of how much time is there. And 2 seconds, 1 second, and I don't know if that would have counted. If it would have happened, it almost did. They'll be 10-4. Rutland Town with the lead over the Bulls in the Consolation game from the Glodzik tournament 2008 on Munger Vision. Take the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Zach Lanzillo, number 32. Well, I'm glad I'm not on the committee picking people to be on the all tournament team. I've seen so many outstanding players go through this tournament this week that it'd be an impossible task to narrow it down to just an alternate team. But we'll have it for you on Munger Vision at the end of the championship game. Oh, what a ball fake by Clifford. Sets himself up and got it. That was a tremendous ball fake. That looked like a high school senior making that move right there. Cuts the lead to 4 at 10-6, and Szynski with the basketball. And they left them open. Oh, now they had Lanzillo jump out. And see, Szynski was so aware of what was going on. Got the ball down inside to Doherty. He just didn't get the bunny to drop. And here comes Clifford. Clifford will push the ball over midcourt and now work it back to the center between circles. Give it off to Brochu. Clifford and Brochu on the elbows playing toss and catch. And he'll take the shot. Feeling it! Cut the lead to 2 at 10-8. So Clifford with 6 points here in the first half of play for the Bulls. And we've got ourselves a ball game now. Teams are starting to wake up. Szynski will go to Doherty. He wants to go baseline. He's going to bring that around. He's been working on that reverse layup because he keeps trying his best to get it to drop. And I bet before the night's over, he might get one of those to work. Clifford to Brochu, tipped away by Casarino, controlled by Brochu. We'll come back to Clifford. He's trying to work off the screen set by Lanzillo, and a nice job by Hogenkamp in jumping out. Great box out. That was Doherty with the box out, and then jump ball called. It was Brochu that snuck in there. Oh, great job by Brochu. Now Gibbs will come in, number 11 for the Bulls. Okay, we had some confusion on the substitution pattern, and now we're down to 5-on-5. So it'll be Szynski. He'll be bringing it up. Szynski gets to the free throw line. There's that crossover. He wants to thread the pass. That was going to be a tough pass to get in there. And the steal by Creaser. Maybe a steal. The ball will come free. Oh, tackled and jump ball called. Good action on the hardwood floor here at the Hinchy Gym. And they're going to have Gibb, take the basketball out of bounds right in front of the massive crowd here at the Hinchy Gym. Wait till you see the championship game with the lights and the strobe lights and the fog machines. Oh, I tell you, the players are just blown away by it when they come in and see it all lit up. Clifford will go down inside to Josh White. He'll go up, and we're going to have a tie ball game. So the first quarter belonged to Rutland Town. The second quarter has belonged to the Bulls. With 4 minutes to go, we got a 10-10 game in the first half of play. And Szynski handled the ball a lot. He fouled out the other night late in the contest against Clarendon, and that really is one of the pivotal points. Clifford sealed out this time. Brochu for a 3-ball. Nope. And it's going to come down to Clifford. He wants to go slide the baseline. He might have traveled. Yeah, he had the right idea, but it's just good defense down there by Rutland Town. It just didn't allow him to have the baseline. Glitman, number 10, coming in for the Bulls in red, and number 20, Bond, coming in white for Rutland Town. And Casarino somehow got the pass into Szynski, and he jumped over a defender. And I'll tell you what, that is awesome. We're going to have a blocking foul called. Or push. Jim wants a push. We'll go with a push. He's the official, so. See Casarino looking. He'll come off the Hogan camp. And he'll just hand the ball back off to Casarino. Here comes Andy Casarino all the way up. And before the shot, foul on the floor. And it should become a possession foul, but it'll also become the 6th-team foul on Rutland Town. Gibb with the foul, yeah. And they're going to allow Van Geiler to come back in the basketball game for the Bulls, number 23 in red, and he's going to replace Gibb, number 11. Got the making of a barn burner here in the 10-10 game. They got it to Bond. He was the third man through on the cut, and it's going to be Lanocci, and he'll get it. Lanocci with the bucket. It went around and around and in, and it'll make a 12-10 Rutland Town. Clifford penetrated, lobbed over the top. They'll go to Lanzillo. He'll go to the basket. No, set on the rim on the second bounce and didn't cooperate with him. Wouldn't drop down through. We'll still have a 12-10 game. Rutland Town's trying to add to that lead. I want to tell you, Bond all the way up, and no, I don't know how it didn't happen. He tipped the ball out, Bond did, but it comes to Brochu. And Brochu into the front court, and Clifford for a 3-ball, a little long and strong. Weak side rebound, Lanocci lost it. Lanzillo will put it up, we'll be tied at 12. Lanzillo right there. Oh, and a little miscommunication. Brochu had it, he still might, yeah, he does. Just took a little bit longer route than he wanted to on the steal. Van Geiler will make the move. Sealed off, brings it back up. Glitman up, and no! That thing rattled around that rim and popped back out, and here comes Bond. Tell you, it's been a wide open game, and the way I like them, and that'll go and stay down this into the floor. And Doherty will come in for Lanocci for Rutland Town. Doherty will wear number 23. Oh, the gym filling up, man. That's Hogan Camp with the ball, man. And Lanzillo right there on him defensively. They'll come back now, and it's going to be Szynski on the drive. Had the ball stripped away. It was Clifford got a hand on it, and it'll go off from Brochu out of bounds. And we are going to have a timeout taken by Rutland Town. In a 12-12 game with 2:12 to go in the second quarter from the Glodzik tournament. In their second time out of this ball game, and it'll come down to Hogan Camp, and he wants to do a running hook shot, and that's going to go and be, nope, Doherty couldn't save it and go out of bounds. Good effort by Doherty. It will become Bulls basketball. And here's the press by Rutland Town. They're going to throw over the top to Glitman. He'll give it to Brochu. Brochu with the penetration will put the shot up, and boy, what a good shot by Brochu. Makes it 14-12. Now the Bulls with the lead. And Szynski carried the basketball. Yeah, Jimmy Short will not paddle in water over there. He's showing that they carried the ball, and it'll become a turnover. And the Bulls now with a chance to lengthen that 2-point lead. Rutland Town got out to the quick start. Like I said, they own the first quarter, and the Bulls have really done a nice job in this second quarter. They have the 14-12 lead with 1:42 to go. There's Brochu on the cut. He'll bring it back to Clifford. You'll see the defender get in his face. Goes to Brochu. He will recover it, and yeah. There's the cut. Lanzillo got it. Nice movement by Lanzillo without the basketball. And a good job of seeing it by Brochu. And we'll have a foul on Brochu now, number 15. That'll be his second foul. And you're going to the 1-1 taken. That was the 7th team foul. 16-12. And Rutland Town going into that free throw line. They're looking to send Mr. Bond there, and they're looking to cut down that 4-point deficit. And this is just the 1-1. Got it. Makes it 16-13. Yeah, and now Bond all set on the second shot. He'll focus in on the net, and will he get the bounce? Nope. White had it, and Doherty almost got it away from him. He'll throw over the top of Doherty to Van Guyler, and he wants to go all the way down to Nichols. And actually, Glitman came back and tipped it, and he will be out of bounds. Oh, I had a feeling when I see him cock his arm, and he's going to throw the ball all the way down. That wasn't going to be good. Yeah, so it'll become Rutland Town basketball, and they're down by 3. 1:14 to go in the half. Tell you what, since that opening quarter when Rutland Town just had 24 offensive rebounds, that's kind of calmed down also. There, well, speak of the devil, there's a weak side offensive rebound, and Sazinski will make it a 2-point ball game at 16-15. Again, they're a little late rotating the body out on him defensively, and he just stood there, squared up, and swished it. 16-15, Bulls with the lead, and they have the basketball. And this is Clifford, and he'll slide to the left side, and he'll ask for the ball back, and he'll be on the edge of the arc and bring it over to Glitman. He'll play toss and catch, and again, no shot clock to worry about, and he'll go to Nichols. He'll kick the ball back to Josh White. He'll bump and get fouled. Great job of getting the passing going to spread the defense out, and that gave Josh White a chance to get inside and draw the foul. Oh, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, probably. That shot will be missed. We'll stay at 16-15. Josh White, nope. Casarino will get to the rebound, and whoa, it's stripped out there by Nichols. Almost came up with a steal, and now it's Sazinski with the basketball. 30 seconds to go in the half, and Sazinski to Bond to the basket. Nope. Little bit too much juice on it. Hogenkamp will say, I'll take control of it, and he'll get up there. Nice move to the bucket. Didn't drop. And going to have a foul called on Doherty. And that's going to be the 4th team foul. No shots, just a possession foul. 23 will be Doherty. Then they're going to have Creaser coming in for Doherty for Rutland Town. And there's still pressure in the back court. And Bond with the steal and gave it up to Casarino. Up and, oh, count it! Casarino with the bucket. Van Guyler's going to get the foul, and Rutland Town has taken.
23 came under him. He's got one left.
Yeah, got the bucket. Casarino's got a chance now to make it a 2-point lead at 17-16. Rutland Town has come back now. Yep, he's going to make it a 3-point play. And 18-16 to score. 13.8 seconds to go, and they'll get the ball to Clifford. And each team's had ebbs and flows. Like I said, this has got the making of a Donnybrook barn burner right here, and could go right down to the final possession. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Clifford palmed it. Yeah, he came up and carried the basketball, and with 2.7 seconds to go, it is possible, if you have a strong enough guy, to get the shot up and over. Hogenkamp, this will count, and oh man, he's just going to miss it. That was so close, but what a game. 18-16, Rutland Town with the lead at the Consolation game of the Glodzik Tournament 2008. Just a 2-point basketball game. Rutland Town led early. The Bulls made a nice run, took the lead, and Rutland Town coming back, and I expect it to be like that the whole contest. It's going to be a long pass tipped by Sazinski to Josh White. And we've got an 18-all basketball game now, tied up at 18. You would expect at this point in the tournament that everything would be pretty evenly matched up anyway. Stole by Brochu. He'll go to the hole, and he's going to get his own missed shot. Kick the ball back out to Clifford. Up and count it. Clifford will get the bucket, the foul shot, and he's got the lead back now for the Bulls. And Bond will pick up the foul. Now we'll send Clifford up to the line. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Rutland Town with just 24 seconds expired here. It's 20-18. The Bulls with the lead, and they'll be back at the free throw line trying to make a 3-point play. Brochu on the bench, and they're putting ice on his lower leg or the ankle area, and that's not a good sign. Brochu very important to this team, number 15 I'm talking about for the Bulls. And that'll be Hogenkamp with yet another rebound. He's got a ton of them in this basketball game. Sazinski. Yes. It'll be Sazinski. Boy, It's just, Lanzillo's moving those feet, but he just got beat to the spot. And Szynski very strong, pulled his waist in there, and there'll be a foul call. And that'll be one foul piece now on each team here in the second half. And Szynski looking to bring the ball into Hogenkamp, and he can hit from out there. He's a three-point shooter. He had a game earlier where he had 3 threes in it, and that'll be a foul. That'll be Creaser with the foul. That'll be his second personal, and team second here in the third quarter. 20 to 18. The Bulls with the lead, and they'll get the pass in the front court to Riley out there. And Riley with the catch will go down to White. He'll take the bump, and he'll kick it back outside to Clifford. Clifford was hot in that streak where he kept putting up those outside shots. Lanzillo with the left hand left a little soft. He'll get the rebound, trying to get it under control. He'll step up and got it this time. 22 to 18. The lead for the Bulls go to 4. And boy, all of a sudden, those boards are starting to even off now. The rebounding edge. Everyone telling the help. Oh, look at Casarino up and nice move to the hole. Got his own rebound up and no. Good move zone, good hustle, and he'll come around the backside, knock the ball out of bounds off from Lanzillo. What happened there was Lanzillo was standing out of bounds. That's what Patrica pointed to the inline there and talked about. And Szynski quickly into Doherty. He gets it up, and he almost got the shot to drop. He got fouled, and he's going to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be Lanzillo with the foul, and that'll send Doherty to the line. And Ryan Doherty's had a very good tournament here at the Glodzik. He has played well every ball game. He'll be up with that first shot, and just a little bit off to the left. He'll get a second chance here. Try to recoup one with 4:26 going to third quarter, 22 to 18. The Bulls with the lead, and it'll stay 22 to 18. Hogenkamp, again, another offensive rebound. Lanzillo will get it out to Van Gilder, kind of. And I think it went out from Van Gilder last. No, I think it went out from Red, but they're going to go to the possession arrow. And that's the right thing to do. They'll go to the possession arrow, and it's going to end up with the right team anyways. Funny how that worked out. They go to Van Gilder. Szynski will steal the basketball away. He'll stop and get it. 22 to 20. So Szynski with a steal and the bucket and a 2-point deficit now for Rutland Town. They've got a timeout called by Coach Brochu. That'll happen with 4:07 to go in the third quarter. And I'll tell you what, each team spending those timeouts early and often here. And Steve Patrica will tell us if it's a full or a 30.
We have 30.
I have to remember how to do this now.
30 seconds. Yeah. Bulls will make a long, dangerous pass, and Hogenkamp will make the steal. Pulls it down, goes to Szynski. He'll go up, and we're going to have a tie ball game. That was after a Bulls timeout. They made that long pass cross court. It was stolen in another defensive basket. Or another basket after a defensive play. Hogenkamp almost had the steal to go to Josh White. He'll lose it off his leg, and it'll come down to Bond. Bond in the 22-all basketball game with 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Goes baseline. Szynski will slide along the baseline. Didn't quite put enough English on it. Doherty wants to muscle it up, and no! Doherty still fighting for the basketball. And we'll have a jump ball between Casarino of Rutland Town and Josh White of the Bulls. That's been very good action here in this consolation game. Hogenkamp, he'll circle around, penetrate, drive, and no, what a nice drive to the hold on. Doherty just everywhere. He'll get the basketball, kick it back out to Casarino. He'll ball fake, and his pass will be collected by Bond over on the far edge of the Hinchy gym. Tell you what, 22 all here in the third quarter. And again, you can see how equal the teams are. I mean, the seedings were done right, the way the teams ended up getting to this position. He tried to spin off the defender. That was a big time move. He just happened to step on the inline and it'll go out of play. And they're going to let Brochu back in. No, they're not going to let Brochu come in. Yep. Yeah, so Brochu will be checking in at the next opportunity for the Rutland Rec Bulls. Lanzillo came back, made himself available for the pass. He'll throw it down to Clifford, and he'll spin, and Clifford traveled. Yeah. He knew it. Now Brochu will come in, and I'm waiting to see who's going to come out of the ball game. I believe it's going to be, looks like, no, Riley. Well, yeah, it will be Riley coming out of the basketball game. So Riley will sit down and take a breather. Played very well off the bench for the Bulls. And Szynski and company looking for the lead here from Rutland Town. He's looking down inside. He'll get it to Doherty. He wants to wheel to the hole. That ball's going to be picked up by the Bulls, and here comes Clifford. Bond in good position to slow down the rush down the floor. He'll still get it in the corner to Lanzillo. He wants to lob it back to Brochu. It was too tall, and here comes Bond the other way. He'll slow it down, let all the traffic get by him, and yeah, he wants to give it off to Szynski. There's a head of steam, up, and yes, what a great move by Szynski. Never slowed down. There's the steal by Szynski, and just like that, it's all of a sudden a 4-point lead, 26-22, and we'll have a timeout taken by the Bulls as they're eating up those timeouts. As far as having some for the end of the game, it's 26-22, Rutland Town with the lead. To the Bulls now with another timeout taken. They'll see what they come up for the press, and he was told he could run the baseline by the official. And they'll come back to Clifford. Oh, he was looking long, and I was hoping he wouldn't do that because nothing was open down the court. Clifford with Bond on him defensively. Now, each team's enjoyed nice runs like this. I mean, each team's had 4 to 8 point leads, and that's going to be a travel call. And now they're going to bring Nichols in. Jacob Nichols, number 21, will come in the basketball game. He'll be wearing red for the Bulls. Right now they have 2, 4, 6 people on the court. And it'll be Lanzillo that will come off the floor. Okay, they're all set now with the switch. That was a very complicated sub. Josh White had the ball slapped away from behind by Szynski. He'll just pull the ball away from Van Gilder. Hogenkamp in the crowd will get through the paint to Bond, go back to Szynski. Sets his feet. This is Casarino. No good. Rebound will come down to Hogenkamp. He'll fade, and nope. Look at the offensive rebound almost. Shot. Doherty will get it, and he'll be jumped. Yeah, he'll be tied up for a jump ball, and the arrow will go to the Bulls. Then you can see Van Gilder given instructions from Jimmy Shortle, and he'll bring it in right through the legs of Clifford out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, and it'll be the Rutland Town with the basketball. They got the lead by 4 with 1:45 to go in the third quarter. And they'll bring Gibbs in the basketball game for Van Gilder. For the Bulls. And this is for the consolation game win. And Szynski will do nothing but twine on that. This is going to be Brochu back in the basketball game after being out. Like I said, I had a little problem with his lower leg, foot area, ankle area, and that'll be a turnover, and it'll go out of bounds to Rutland Town. Leads at 6 right now for the Rutland Town squad. They're wearing the white uniforms. 1:30 left, and right now it's very important for the Bulls not to give up another couple buckets here and let a mini run take them in a big hole going in the fourth quarter. Right now it's just a 6-point deficit. They need a defensive stop and then a bucket. This is going to be a 3-point shot. Nope. Front rimmed it, and Clifford will go to Brochu. He's got White ahead of the pack. Brochu's going to take it all the way up. Had the ball knocked away by Szynski. It'll stay red basketball. Yeah, now Drake will come in number 5 for the Bulls, and he'll replace Clifford. Yeah, and it's going to be Nichols with the ball, and he's looking. He'll come to Drake. Drake will make the catch. Stood at the arc, and yeah, decided to better not take the shot. Nichols just off the mark will get his own missed shot. He'll put it up again. Nope. Good inside position. We're going to have a push from behind called on Casarino. Yeah, so it was possession ball on the baseline out of bounds, and here comes Nichols. He'll bring Drake in, and boy, he's open. Got it! Oh, 2-pointer for Drake. Off the glass. A steal by Brochu. And here comes the Bulls on the run. They're down just 4 with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. And this is how the game's gone so far, in the complete game. Each team's just enjoyed runs like this. And that's going to be Doherty, and he'll finally get control of the ball. They're going to go long distance to Szynski. And yeah, he backed up too far, and then travel called on White, and it'll become Rutland Town ball. Okay, so we're all set. Everybody's got the ball in play, and it'll be Bond being asked to slide over a little bit to his right. They'll just throw in the backcourt to Szynski with 33 seconds to go. You see him kind of look over to the sideline, get the play from the coach. He'll slide along the baseline, and oh, that's a beautiful move. Oh, that's a great move. Like I said, that's like a senior in high school move right there. And there's Casarino with the steal, 30-24, Rutland Town. Casarino is going to the line, shoot a couple. Well, I believe so. I'll wait for Jimmy to make it official. Number 11, Gibb. So that will send Casarino to the line. It'll stop the clock with 13.5 seconds to go. And so Andy Casarino. Well, I tell you, I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad I don't have to make selections for all tournament team. There's been so many great players this tournament, but I would be looking strongly at Casarino. He has had that stronger showing in every single game I've seen him in. I've seen every game they played. That's going to happen. He'll drop in, make it a 31-24 basketball game. Lanzillo will have it stolen away. And what a run here at the end of this third quarter. And it keeps on going. Hogenkamp with the basket. Count it, Jimmy says. On the arm, and that foul will be called on Nichols. And again, this last 30 seconds has been just perilous here for the Bulls as they've watched a close game all of a sudden go to a 9, possibly a 10-point lead, 34-24 with 8.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. And the last thing they need here is another turnover. Brochu, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and I don't know. Lanzillo will get it up, and it's going to count at the buzzer, and boy, did they need that. Maybe they can carry that momentum over to start the fourth quarter. 34-26, Rutland Town with the lead. Tie your shoes up so nobody gets hurt. And Mr. Casarino obliging them. And we are set to go for what could be the final 6 minutes of the Consolation game as the tournament winding down. Don't forget, this is just a warm-up act. We'll have the championship game on Munger Vision on Channel 15 Sports at a later date. And again, you can always go to the website and watch the game right there on on-demand video, streamlined video, and all that techie talk. Creaser to Lenoci. Creaser needs some help. We'll throw the ball back, and Brochu with the steal. Brochu weaving his way through some heavy traffic will curl and come back up the middle of the court now. There's the pass to Clifford. 3 ball. Oh, it'll rim out on Clifford. Comes down to Szynski, and he's able to keep the ball from being tied up as Clifford had came in on the backside undetected and almost able to get a hand on it. We played 30 seconds in this fourth quarter, and that's going to be a foul called on Brochu. That'll be the third foul on Brochu. It is 3 fouls on Brochu, and nobody's in the bonus yet. Doherty, that must have been blocked. He'll throw over the top. That was Lanzillo with the rebound. Gets to the Brochu. He gets the push. Looks for White, and it'll glance off White's hands out of bounds. They had the man open and just didn't make everything. They didn't connect the dots. It's an 8-point lead for Rutland Town. No pressure in the back court. And I wonder at what point, if it stays at an 8, 9, or 10-point lead, that the Bulls will go to a full court assault here. Szynski show him the ball, bring it back out, and he'll save it. Yeah, to Doherty. He'll take the 3 ball. Nope. Rebound will come down. Van Gilder will outlet Lanzillo. He's trying to get the race one and rushed it. Footsteps or not, he rushed it. Yeah. It's going to be Creaser looking for Lenoci and pass a little bit too far for Lenoci. White will get it, and he traveled. Yeah. Bond and Hogenkamp coming in for Creaser and Lenoci. That's a Rutland Town change. Jim Shortle waiting for somebody in a white jersey to come down. Yeah, it'll be Szynski to take the ball out of bounds. And they're going to get the ball inside the Hogenkamp. He got fouled. Stops the clock with 4:38 to go, and it's just a matter, was he in the act of shooting? And Jimmy says he was. So Hogenkamp at the line to shoot 2. That'll be Clifford that was called for the foul, number 13. And it's going to happen. He'll get it to drop in, and that's a very friendly rim. So Hogenkamp makes it a 35-26 lead for Rutland Town. Got a swish that time. Goes back to 10 at 36-26. The Bulls, they needed one of those runs. They need to put together some buckets here, and then they'll have it stolen away by Casarino. And again, he's having another solid ball game for Rutland Town. Down to Doherty, who caught it with his chin and got the basket. Oh, that was just sticking with it by Doherty. Clifford with the catch, Clifford with the push. Bond right there defensively. Clifford will work between circles, kill the dribble, and come down to Brochu. And Brochu will back it up, get the ball fake, defender in the air, but he came back down and really took away any clean shot at the basket. And this is going to be Brochu backing it up. 3-ball, got it! Brochu with a big shot. We'll make it 38-29. 4 minutes to go, and boy, did they need that shot right there. Now they need some defense. They need some stops. Szynski off a screen, no. Rebound Doherty, no. Rebound Doherty, no. That's not stuttering. He was just so active on the boards. There's the steal. Szynski will flip it to Doherty. And this Rutland Town team, boy, what an advantage they've had in rebounds and in takeaways. And Doherty should be going to the line to shoot 2. Lanzillo called for the foul, and that will be Doherty at the line to shoot a couple. Great sequence of action by Doherty as he just took over the game there for about a 45-second span. 38-29, and it's going to be 39-29, and they're going to have Riley, 31, come back in the basketball game, and he's going to replace Van Gilder. This is a Bulls change. Now that'll be front rim. Casarino with the rebound, had a shot put right back up and blocked. It'll be Hogenkamp. He'll turn inside, he turned outside, one inside. Doherty up again, and he's just having a great ball game. Doherty is. He'll get the basket, 41-29. And Josh White, a little hard off the glass, and Doherty with the rebound. He is just everywhere, Doherty, right now. What a great ball game by Doherty. Casarino avoids the defender, puts it up, and Casarino! A little coast-to-coast action with the pull-up J will nail it. 43-29, the largest lead of the ball game now by either side. And we got a foul on Bond on the floor. Ball will go out of bounds to the Bulls. Yeah, and they're going to have Creaser and Lenoci coming in for Rutland Town, and then Drake and Nichols coming in for the Bulls. And they'll be right there on the baseline, and they're kind of running a stack and kind of running a box. Nobody's really, they're going to go with a box. There you go. They weren't sure what the formation was coming in. Brochu to catch the shot, short. And Brochu will in back up with the basketball. And time running out on the Bulls now, 2:45 to go, down by 43-29. Brochu with a big time move, nice shot. Got a nice release with the wrist. And Lenoci, tough rebound, will get it. And Bond up ahead to Creaser. Creaser lining up those steps. No. Creaser ends up on his back, but he's going to get a couple free throws out of the deal. He was fouled going to the hole. That'll be Brochu's 4th foul. And Creaser settling in at the line, and that stopped the clock with 2:29 to go in the basketball game. And Rutland Town taking control here in the second half of play. Going to be a little bit short with that one. And he's got to hit the rim this time, or the violation automatically will go over to the Bulls. Nope, he had a lot more strength on it. He was just a little to the right. And he doesn't get a mulligan like in golf. That will be just basketball going over to the Bulls. Yeah, it's a warning on the Rutland Town squad. It's he broke in the plane, the inline. He reached over the inline. Oh, Szynski just read it, stole it, put it up, got it again, lost it, comes back to Bond. He tried to use the glass, Szynski. And this is how the game started off, with just Rutland Town controlling the boards. Riley took a shot on the rebounding action. He's going to get up and be okay. And there's the basket by Lenoci. He's got 4 points in the ball game. And got a foul call. Jimmy Shorter will call the foul on Szynski. Yeah, and that's only the 5th team foul. Yeah, and they asked Riley if he's okay, and he smiled to check his teeth. That was quite an elbow he took, inadvertent and all, but still had to hurt to watch. Drake to Riley, to the basket. Nope. Rebound came down to Hogenkamp, and he looks to outlet the basketball to Bond. He'll cross over with just a minute 52 to go, and looking more and more like Rutland Town's going to win the consolation game. That's a travel on Bond. They'll turn the basketball over. Yeah, and Brochu will turn. He wants to get the tempo going here. You know you're down by a lot and time's running out, but you still got that little bit of you that if I can just get this bucket and play some defense, there's always a chance. Hogenkamp will just walk out of a crowd, get the ball off to Szynski. This has been a good showing in this tournament for both of these teams. Bond, no. He was open, just kind of went the wrong angle, and Glitman, number 10, ends up with the basketball. Okay, 31 white is Creaser. He'll get called for the foul. Bulls basketball. Doherty coming in for Hogenkamp, and Casarino came in for Szynski. Those are Rutland Town changes. And yeah, the Rutland Bulls losing to Christ the King by 2 points in the Final Four the other night in semifinal action. And Rutland Town losing to Clarendon in a very close basketball game. I think it ended up 38-35, or 38-33, I'm sorry. And Nichols, Casarino with the steal, works in the corner. Casarino will flip the ball out, get it to Bond. Bond into the front court. Bond full speed ahead, 1 minute to go. We'll go to Doherty, a little icing on the cake, and a quick push, a nice chemistry on that Rutland Town squad. And they'll make it 51 seconds to go in the game, 47-29. It was close. It was tight all the way until just about midway through the third quarter, and then the Rutland Town squad just went on a run, and they've never stopped. Brochu, nope, was a little short, follows it up. Nice play by Brochu. See, that's what I mean, never quit. Keep playing hard, and that's what Brochu's doing. Bond wants to find Casarino, and he's been switched to the guard position now. And actually, a very versatile squad out there. Up and, oh, nice run to the hole. Didn't get the finish, and the ball will be out from from Nichols out of bounds. And he'll go on the baseline, and I want to see what they're going to do. They're going to set the box formation. The Rutland Town squad will. They're up by 16, and pretty safe to say they're going to win the consolation game. Doherty bombing away will make it a pass, actually. Bond's got to get out of the paint, and that ball loose, and Doherty will be tied up with just 9.2 seconds to go. The ball will stay down this end of the floor, and this consolation game is just flowing along. Again, this is just the warm-up act. You still got the championship game coming up. Lenoci looking for his 6 points, no good, and it'll be Casarino, 4 seconds, and he's going to have the ball slapped out of his hands by Brochu. Yeah, you see Bond coming in picture number 20 there. He'll be handed the basketball, and he'll put it into play. Creaser with the catch, takes off. Creaser a little bit strong with that one, and that's going to be the basketball game. 47-31. Rutland Town will win the consolation game, and like I said, when it came to the Final Four, all 4 teams are so evenly matched up, and the game's also close that it was a wide open tournament. Anybody could have really gone to the title game.
Thank you, Rutland Town. Thank you both.
Yeah.
Everything will be happening at the end of the next game. The trophies, the all-tourney team. We got more giveaways from now until then. So hang in there.
Yeah, so congratulations to both teams. They had good coaching, good officiating. It was a good ball game, but it's going to be the Bulls falling to Rutland Town in the consolation game, and I'll have the championship game for you at a later date on Channel 15 Sports. So from the Glodzik Tournament 2008, Munger Vision saying I hope you've enjoyed all the tournament action brought to you on PEGTV.